Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the crossword. Today is Wednesday, October 30th. Let's get started with Rap on a Roll. Like a spool of thread isn't really a rap. A rap, like a gyro, like that's not on a roll. Sushi, is that a rap on a roll? I don't know. Flush cheeks are rosy, I suppose. Actor Stone Street, no idea. Throw me a bone. Foxtrot Procedure. Well, Echo comes before Foxtrot in the NATO alphabet. Prefix with space. Arrow, probably. Instructions for the... Alright, forget that. We'll get to it later. Sentimental sort is a sap. Father of in Arabic. I believe that's Ibn or Abn, right? PN. We'll see. 401k alternative would be a Roth IRA. Saran wrap is on a roll. This thing and others. Ghoulish character who appears after someone follows the instructions. Are we looking for Beetlejuice or Bloody Mary? We're supposed to say something 3 times. PNT is not very good at all. Huh. Classic soda brand? I don't recognize this. Dream Stage REM. Spooky Month October. Presented. Shown. Matte class is yoga. The lava in a lava lamp is wax. Huh. To dig in is to eat. Puts back on a wall. Rehangs? Aaron, it looks like. Or Eric, I suppose. I don't know. Words that might follow. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. Tubes used in sediment sample collecting. Corers? Like, do they core in sediment, though? I don't know. Something together. Oh, is it put them together? Name. Let's write that in. Put them, oops, not together, together. Name, I think this is Beetlejuice, or like Bloody Mary. Altenac for the Magic players out there. Headliner, a halo, perhaps. NEHL is no good at all. Oh, Nehi, that's something, isn't it? Hair is a headliner. Member of Tarzan's tribe, an ape. Lil Boner? I don't know this person. Lil Abner. Okay, so I think these are cores. Kristen of Palm Royale? There's a person named Kristen Wiig, right? With 2 eyes? Is that how you spell her name? Are these antagonists? This has got to be Beetlejuice, right? Yeah. Lake with a spooky sounding name? Well, okay, it isn't name because that's Lake Erie. Huh. Hunk of gum, a wad. If I were a rich man. Diana, the People's Princess. Music genre from Nigeria. Afro. Don't know. Calculator symbol on a MacBook. Oh, it's an icon. Like, okay, got it. Not on the physical MacBook, but like on the desktop. Symbols of electrical resistance are ohms. No, omegas, rather. Which measure ohms. Checkup is an exam. Connect, I don't know. Could be meat. Overly lenient. Not indolent, I don't think. Moratorium is a ban of sorts. Afrobeat, is that a thing? Louisiana Acadian? Ugh, I don't know. Blank in Charlie? I have no idea what this could be. Carbon compound. I don't know. Agency that carries out the Controlled Substances Act. Is that the DEA? I don't really know. Certain Disney princess-inspired Halloween costumes are Elsa's. Army rank sergeant. Garland Bar Sessions? For short. These are first names of people... Like, these are last names of people who share a first name? I don't get it. Appear angry. You could seethe, but that doesn't fit. Original console for Super Mario games, the NES. I have a BE here, by the way. What is that all about? Huh. Well, this probably is an E, even if it's not indolent. Lone index finger, that means 1. To connect, I don't know. Oft repeated saying is an adage. It's I don't know. Not nil nada, that's nothing. But what do I do with that? Still don't know these. To belittle is to abase, I suppose? City at the confluence of the Rhone and Saône? Is this, I always forget, are those... Is the Rhone in France or Germany? It's one of those. And, like, how is it related to the Rhine? I think it's completely unrelated, but I don't know. I don't think this is, like, Rome, is it? I don't know. Home with a dome? A teepee doesn't have a dome. To crack jokes is to jest? Oh, it isn't about last names. I was like, the thing is, I was looking at Bar, and I was like, the only Bar I can think of is Bill Barr. Wait, is that his name? It's not Bill, it's something else. Maybe it is, I don't know. And the only Sessions I can think of is like Jeff Sessions. And I couldn't think of any Garlands. But these are all Attorney Generals. The point is, I was just thinking of their first names and being like, those aren't the same. But these are Attorneys General. Jeff Sessions. It is Bill Barr, isn't it? And Merrick Garland? Is it Merritt or Merrick? I've only ever heard it said out loud. No, I've seen it written. I think it's Merrick, right? With a CK? I don't know. But you can, if you only ever heard it and never saw it written, you could imagine getting the T and the K confused there. They're mostly just like pauses. This is, GG is very weird. A goose egg is nothing. Oh, is this a weird way to spell Beetlejuice? Afro, so beat something oos. It's not indigent, that's poor, right? Any Given Sunday org? Who the hell is that? Is that a football thing? I don't think so. They play on Sundays, but I don't think Any Given Sunday is a football thing. Start of some art movement names, like Art Art Nouveau, Art Deco, Neo probably. Your bud is your pal. A bud of a plant? I don't know. Fairy tale opener. Once upon a time. Good, it wasn't Rome. Bud is your chum. Put them together. So I'm going to say 3 times, right? Put them together and say it 3 times. Yes, okay. Thereabouts. Or so. What lives in a hole in the wall? I don't get it. Hurdles for some biomajors. MCATs? The medical examination thing. Takes home. You win something if you take it home. You earn it, but it needs to be with an S. We can't fit earns. Common connections. It could be wins, but maybe. Common connections. Ands, maybe? Etna is a peak in Italy. Lindsay Lohan has a cameo in Mean Girls, I guess. A nail lives in a hole in the wall. Very funny. Chicago trains are L's. To cleanse of is to rid of. And it was ands. They're common words used to connect other words. Or words commonly used to do that. Web programmers use HTML. You appear angry if you seem mad. You gave false romantic hope if you led on. We get ETO, the Eastern Theater of Operations, I guess. And SSN is the social security number. So, is it otology? Is that ear study? Kind of has to end with ology, right? And we already have the first 2 letters, so. Beat ol. Home with a dome. Home with a dome. An igloo. Lyon? Sure. Indulgent. That's all. Beat olge oos. Yes, very funny. Now this looks like the DEA. Who is this? Carbon compound. To connect this to join, this must be. I mean, Cajun is the only word I know that looks this way. Oh, Acadian, I guess, must not be a person's name, which, now that I think about it, makes sense. Like a Louisiana Acadian is an adjective to describe some group of people that you also describe as Cajun. I don't know what enol is. Hopefully it's right. Cost of a ride is cab fare. C as in Charlie, you might say, when reading a bunch of letters out loud. Data cruncher is an analyst. Roxing Shirley, I don't know. Pay to stay, that's rent. Apple devices run on iOS. This must be a mantra. Yep. It is NFL. Okay. Manson takes home nets. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I like the theme. That was fun. I mean, why is it that I figured this out so early? Why did I think this was... because this one is very clear, right? Ghoulish character who appears after you follow some instructions. And, like, there's... The character who appears when you follow any instructions, like, the only ones I can really think of are say something's name 3 times. Beetlejuice and Bloody Mary. And as I said, if you're a Magic the Gathering player, they recently printed Altenac, who has the same kind of gimmick. You have to play the card, say its name 3 times, and then you get Altenac for free, more or less. Alright, the mini. Subculture with dyed black hair and black lipstick. Goth. Grade boost after a tough test. Curve? I don't know about that. Hagar the Horrible was a comic strip in my youth. Sidestep. Seidel? Ceiling spinners are fans. Green and pink tropical fruit is guava, so it's not Seidel. And it's evade. or avoid. Organ, TV ads. It is evade. Take this here. And it was curve. I was a little nervous about curve because I saw it would be a T and then a V, but you know, once I decided to skip curve, I was like, well, you know, TV could, you know, that those are letters that can happen together. So it wasn't a clear marking that was wrong. Let's take curve to the Wordle. Throw him a curveball, shall we? Knelt. That's not really helping me with another vowel. I like trying to get one new vowel in. Not a bunch of new vowels, because then you don't get enough consonant exploration. Servo, except the R and the V. Amend. There's an A there as well. Okay. Sheaf puts the E in the wrong place. Is there something we can do with SEA? Like, I mean, seals, technically, but that won't be the answer. Squeal is too many letters. It's tough to place the E. I guess you could put it second last and then put like an R in there, like something like this. Like navel. Except we can't use the N. Gavel. Nope, can't use the V. Like, you could spell pails. It won't be right, but it gives me useful information. Water uses an R. Wafer, yeah. Okay. What was the one I just thought of and said it wouldn't be right, but I could write in? Pails, I said. Wow, okay. Laser? No. So if you put the L first, this is all forced. And I don't think there is a word this way. So the L has to go last. And we have things like gavel and stuff like that. But I couldn't think of one that... So S-A... Label. Nope, there's no S. Okay, so S-A. Okay, so if we're putting the L last, we can either put the L first or second. Well, first or third, I guess. First or second of the blanks. So S-A... Satel, Sayel, Safel, Sagel, Sachel, Sagel, Sickle, Salol, Sazel, Sixel, Sable. Doesn't seem very good, right? So I think the L wants to be... it's easel. Yes, if you put the S third, there aren't any consonants that work here, but an E does work. Oh, it actually has useful links there now. All right, great. Take me to the mini, please. Or the... spelling bee, I guess. This looks a little bit like commitment, but we have a D instead of an O. Deciment. Incitemented. Deciment. Did I already say that? Mentist. Oh, if I had an A instead of an E, I could have mendicant. That's a good... Oh, I need the A as well as the E for mendicant, I guess. Fancy word for a liar, I think. Let's look that word up, actually. Is that a real word, or did I make it up? Mendicant. Oh, a beggar. Not a liar. I thought, like, mendacity is about lying. But I guess mendi and menda are different roots. Okay, excuse me. Sediment. Sediment. Demiscent. The demi-cent is a tenth of a penny. Indictment. Got it. And lastly, the connections. Best Boy and Dolly are film credits. Electrical, I don't know, kind of related. And a gaffer, yeah, like these are three. Boom is also a film credit. I'm not so sure about electrical, but it could be. Kroner is very specific. It like isn't anything except the currency in Norway and maybe some other Scandinavian countries. But I don't see anything else that looks like that. So maybe it's a wordplay thing somehow? I don't know. Skateboard and rollerblade, these are wheeled conveyances. A wagon. A dolly. Kind of. Let's see, we have a surge, a spike, a rise, and a boom. These are sudden large increases. I'll take it. I'm not going to try to get the purple first. These are tapes. Duct tape, electrical tape, gaffer tape, and packing tape. This will be the green group, surely. Blue, okay. And there are still wheeled contrivances around. Oh, these are very funny. Very funny. All right, I'll fill in the purple group first. These are big retail stores with one letter changed. A consonant even. IKEA, oh no, Best Buy is a vowel change. Kroger and Staples. Ha ha ha. This seemed like a relatively easy one. Yeah. Yeah, nobody's getting the retail change with the letter changed first, believe it or not. I did recognize things with wheels. I just, as I said, but I was worried that that might not be it. I don't know. Almost everyone found the retail chains last. The funny thing is last and fourth are like the same. you can always, if you want to submit a guess for the blue group, you can always, well, to the third group, you can always invert it and submit to the last group. So really, like, finding third and fourth should be equal, but they're not. I don't know. Because, of course, people don't go for the weird guess first. All right, that's cute. Actually, want to send for more details? A lot of people found them in the regular rainbow order. How many people are doing the reverse rainbow today? Here, this one. 1%. Good work, guys. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.